Sharon Delcolur, good morning. Alex, how you doing? Brittany, 89, how you doing? Kid Kadur's awesome. Brittany here from Seattle. How you doing, Britt? Malo Kumsala, great. Loves surf him. I think you got it. Bring CNY to Seattle. I'm working on it. I'm doing the best I can. Charlotte Rittman, how you doing? Thank you for all you do. And to all of those around this globe, and suffering is strengthening in some way. And this is why you have to dig deep into faith and the belief there's a higher power that's got a plan, right? The man's got the plan. I'm reading, let's see, Sean Baker's book, Carnivore Diet, and let's see, Goggins' book about Never Finished. Love his reading, partial, and just the way he does it, right? Does acupuncture lower FSH? Yes, it does, Jennifer. Catherine Bernardo, Bernardo, awesome. How you doing? John Wolf in the house, the pack. We are part of the pack, right? It's the wolf pack, not the rat pack, right? Like dinner yesterday, Wegmans bone broth with bacon, eggs. Oh my God, awesome. I did my dry aged ribeye steak. It was amazing with a little bit of blue cheese, a lot of butter. But most importantly, take the fat from the pan and put it on your steak, right? Why is it hard to get an appointment? Let's see, Malik. Well, go online and you can make an appointment, see my fertility, or you want to just text Dr. Kiltz at 315-416-9872. I can help you with that. Now, I oversee all of CNY Fertility, so I'm not always, we got a lot of practitioners. Let's see, the effect pronounced Ida effect. Oh, I love it. Thank you, the Ida effect. I love you. Listen, Kiltz grew up a little dyslexic still. He's got to take his time. I like to hear it, spell it out, write it out. That's the very best we eat. So Gina Hadala, how you doing? Happy Friday. Next book after Sean Baker. Let's see. We were gonna do David Goggins' book, Never Finished. What do you guys think about that? Right? We're looking for something always a little bit different. I love to mix it up. You can't just do nutrition, right? Faith is the focus of life, right? You got to start there. Joy Caring, how you doing from the UK? Unfortunately, you can't hear me. Let's see. Let's go right to the YouTube, Facebook. Can everyone hear me? Maybe change a setting. It's always a setting. Sometimes I even turn things off and turn them back on. You got to reset the computer, right? And you got a computer right here. That's why it's important to take a nap, do a rest, read something that's going to inspire you and change your life, your mind, your way, right? Let's see, Simland, La Vida Coca. Let's see, Ardajam. Let's see, Milan Viveka. Penny, how you doing? Great day. No one has followed up with me, my TSH 3.5. You gotta go through the portal and talk to them that way for sure. And you got to make an appointment for follow-up sometimes. That's the best way, unfortunately. I know it's kind of crazy. But if it's over 3.5, you need a little synthroid or thyroid. Even the desiccated thyroid, I think, is very good to look at that. And you might even talk to your local practitioners about, hey, can you guys help me with my thyroid medications? But yeah, we're it's been inundated and crazy lately. It's crazy. Let's see, SIH. I'm not sure. Golden Rose, how you doing? Scarlett, how you doing? A provider will get back to me. Make an appointment. You got to make an appointment sometimes. Just make an appointment and we'll get you something. Through the portal, make an appointment or text me 315-416-9872 and I'll work to get you something in. Thank you for bringing that up, by the way. SC3, how you doing? Another great day in God's universe. What are you reading? What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you inspired by every single day? And we must have inspiration. All right. We are on chapter 4 of Carnivore Diet. I hope everyone's just got a copy, even if it's Kindle, and do a quick perusal through Baker's book. Okay, the questions, addressing the questions. Chapter 4. Let's see. Misconceptions about carnivore. All right, vitamin C. There's no vitamin C in meat, right? Wrong. There's vitamin C. Not a lot, because you don't need a lot when you're the ancestral way you're supposed to be, which is a carnivore. And essentially, the RDA, the recommended daily recommended daily allowance, basically is fictitious. They're making it up. That's the problem with nutrition coming out of the government, unfortunately, or the scientists that claim to be experts. But we're shocked to discover that the USDA had never bothered to test vitamin C in meat. Basically, if you eat carbohydrates, plants, they are sucking out any vitamin C and they cause more damage. And essentially, you need more vitamin C when you eat plant sugars. That's kind of crazy, right? The role of vitamin C to form collagen. Collagen is a very important glycoprotein, sugar protein that is part of all the connective tissue of your body, right? And so a lack of vitamin C is not good. But it turns out that you don't have to eat plants or oranges to get vitamin C. It's kind of crazy, by the way. All right, let's see here. Animals fed a high carbohydrate diet developed a disease at the same level. Oh, this is thiamine level deficiencies, right? The result, let's see. We've seen in evidence differences in requirements for some vitamins, minerals, and cofactors. A deficiency of thiamine, for example, leads to a condition called beriberi, which results in a neurological and cardiac disease. Researchers have found that an animal's requirements for thiamine vary based on the animal's carbohydrate consumption. So this result was observed far back as 1800s when scientists noted animals fed a low carbohydrate diet didn't develop disease in the presence of low thiamine levels. Darn. So it turns out likely that the plants are the cause of disease and not the lack of vitamin C or the lack of thiamine, by the way. All right. 38 years young, never been pregnant. Queen Maximise, never been pregnant. What should be my first step to fertility? Go to CNY Fertility and download the Family Building Guide. Let's see if I got a copy of that here. I do. Download the Family Building Guide. You can buy it on Amazon, read it, watch our videos, go to the Sunday morning, 10 a.m., the Fertile Fireside Chat. Lots of questions answered there. But CMI Fertility's got a lot of that. And make an appointment. You can self-schedule an appointment also, by the way. Antonella, how you doing? Kevin Shanto, is that right? Carnivore Kata, good morning. Alcoholics from my street. All right, we want to get rid of alcohol as much as we can because you shouldn't be consuming it of any significance or frequency. And certainly if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, no way, right? RDA is meat, eggs, and is that salt on the last one? I can't tell, right? Good morning, Joy again, Holistic Health from Kuwait. Erica Plotkin, how are you doing, Erica? It is a beautiful, awesome, amazing day in God's universe, right? Allison C., William Woodson, Rose C., let's see, Serena, how you doing, Serena? It's 2 a.m. in California. I'm coming out. I'm going to, let's see, Denver next Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll be at the Low Carb Denver. It's in Aurora. Got to go. I'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm moderating with my good friend Ben Azadi. Looking forward to it, right? All right. Morning, good evening, good afternoon to all out there. It is a spectacular day in God's universe. We're reading this week's book. And again, we're doing a chapter a day of Sean Baker's book, Carnivore Diet, right? Ultimately, this is the crazy stuff. For all the billions of dollars we spend annually on blood tests, the sad fact is that many are poor predictors of chronic and even chronic diseases for sure. Our Ancestors Foods, thanks for stopping in. Check out ourancestorsfoods.com just to get some more really great information, right? That's what this is all about, right? One of the recurring themes that I'd like to talk about is that despite what people like to proclaim, the science of nutrition is not settled. It's not science, it's propaganda. That's the problem with it, right? And again, you don't have to believe Kiltz in this one, right? I'm just sharing some stories and ideas that I've learned over I'll be 67 March 12th. I can't believe 67, right? It seems like yesterday I was 12. I think I still act 12 some days, don't I? All right. Cholesterol. Does cholesterol cause disease? No. Low cholesterol is deadly. High cholesterol has never been proven to cause disease. It's not the cholesterol isn't the cause. It's the inflammation from eating. I need another fake plant, don't I? But the plants are the predators, and my friends, we be the prey. It's as simple as that, right? It's as simple as that. All right, Esther, how you doing? Let's see. Thank you very much, Elena. I feel fantastic. I've never felt better. I did my bike ride this morning. I didn't get to my weights. I got my cold shower. Never felt better. I'm listening to David Goggins right now. Never finished. And I'm reading paperback. Sean Baker, you got to read it, right? Rendered pork fat isn't at the store. I love, but I just buy the pork belly and I make my own fat. I buy butter and we're moving on, done. Collagen powder. I'm not a big fan of fake shit, right? Eat the meat. Baker says steak every day. He says you don't need the supplements. You don't need the liver. You don't need that stuff. Eat the meat, be the master. That's as simple as that. All right, let's see. Your entire body. This is the most important thing. Your entire body, every single cell you have contains cholesterol. That's the major difference between defining a plant cell and an animal cell. I used to laugh when I see advertisements on plant products pointing out that fact that they were cholesterol free. He laughs. Sean Baker laughs because it's stupid to eat anything that's cholesterol free because your body requires cholesterol. Low cholesterol is deadly, right? Your brain uses something like 25% of your body's cholesterol, and your hormones are made from cholesterol. That's it, right? All right. I'm just kind of perusing through the chapter 4. I've done a quick read, underline a few things, go through it word by word, line by line, chapter by chapter. Really great. Perhaps we'll just replace heart disease with cancer or dementia. And basically, that's what's happening, right? You lower your cholesterol, cancer, dementia rolls in, you increase your cholesterol, and the lion shows up. But you've been duped to think that cholesterol causes disease, my friends. It is a critical building block of your body. Let's see, 5-minute body. 5-minute body is amazing. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I did an interview last night with Craig Emmerich. Amazing, amazing. Maria and Craig are amazing. You got to go read their stuff. KetoMaria.com. Amazing stuff. And also with Ben Azadi, I did a great interview with Ben last night, and he's amazing. A doctor prescribes Atrovast. Let's see, real champagne poppy Chad. Listen, you have to be the teacher of your doctor, right? I'm sorry, the doctors don't know it, right? Carnivore Rosie, 56. We're here. Too many people are believing the doctors. Don't believe me, by the way. Do your research. You've got to be the one to do the reading. And that's why I'm learning from Bella and Baker and Barry, even Saladino. We're going to do Saladino's book, I think, after Goggins' book next week, right, Allison? Fast forward the healing process now that I've stopped eating all the no broccoli, Jeanette, Nelson, get rid of the broccoli, right? Eat the bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day. Occasionally my ice cream. The diabetic epidemic is because we're sheep. You see, the lions have figured out the secret. If the lions eat the plants, they will become domesticated dogs, cats, and sheep, right? But if they eat the meat, they stay the masters, or they convert from the sheep to the masters. It's really crazy shit that I've learned over my 67 years of life. Struggling with what to do. Jennifer, have been taking all molecular fertility supplements except IgG, taking all anti-inflammatory pills, eating salmon, eggs, butter, keto, yogurt. Don't do keto yogurt with estradiol and progesterone, but FSH is 20. Supposed to start stims last night. Look at, you don't have to wait for your FSH to be low to start stims. Estrase, prometrium, human growth, 2 to 4 weeks, it'll lower that. Then you do your stimulation. But you may never get a low FSH, and you may have to stim anyway. That's the struggle. But stop eating keto. If it's a keto labeled anything, don't touch it. bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, estrase, prometrium, human growth. That is the very best way to prime, lowers your LH and FSH. Then you may get a little bit of stimulation. Use a mini dose protocol, by the way. Let's skip back to that. Matthew, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see. I've got Jason, Marvin, Shaw, Charlotte, Catherine. Let's see, Jennifer, Erica, Holistic, Joy. Good morning, SC3, Alexandra, Nikki. Love to see you. Thank you. A gut full of plants. Basically, you're fermenting in your gut. Like, it's not good for us. I'm sorry. Probiotics are deadly, 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 deadly. All right. Let's see. Jennifer, don't give up. But again, your eggs, donor eggs, donor embryos, adoption, or happy as you are. You got it. You got to be open to all the things God has gifted us. We cannot guarantee that any of these things you do are going to stop you from, and are going to cure your problem. Ultimately, we're all going to die. And in general, heart disease or cancer is going to kill all of us. There's not a promise that these things are going to suddenly oh, you'll never get a disease again, right? Data on a vegan and vegetarian mortality indicates that number 1, number 2 killers for that group are cancer and heart disease. And actually, cancer and heart disease are the number 1 killer of all of us. All right. Pooping. All right, let's go back. First of all, remember, no one has more at stake regarding your health than you do. Be a pain in the ass of your doctors. Kick their ass. Show them, teach them the way. This is it, right? Let's see. TSEK, our Theo. Gozio. Oh my God, you guys are killing Kiltz with this, right? Matthew again, be inspired every single day. People, South Korea, my good friends from Germany, Karsten Bornemann, how you doing? Take human growth because I have smoldering myeloma. Oh, you're right. Okay. Estrase prometrium, lower the LH and FSH, and then do a stimulation. But even people with a high FSH can still do a stimulation. You can't. So you keep on waiting for it, right, Sandy Neal? All right. All right. Cholesterol doesn't cause disease. It causes you to be healthy. Eat the fatty meat. Pooping. Fiber. No evidence that fiber helps you be healthier. It actually makes cancer in your gut, in your colon. It fuels the microbes that are, in my opinion, deadly for us, right? All right. We have studies showing both the chronic and both that chronic constipation is relieved when the diet contains zero fiber, and that people who eat lots of fiber have much higher rates of diverticular disease. Fiber is deadly. GERD. Any advice in dealing with GERD? Go carnivore, 1 meal a day. Stop eating any plants. You're feeding the microbes, and fatty meat is the way. Eat the butter, be the master, right? Jerome Dykstra, how you doing? Allison C, great. Happy. M Cash, happy Friday. Happy every day, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Keep going. All right. So you'll poop better, and you poop less. That's it. Cardiac calcium score, Sunset. Yeah, get it. If you get it. I go to my doctors for a few things, but I stay away from them for most things, right? Do I want to know something that I don't want to know? Some days no, but looks extremely healthy. I'm the steak guy. Steak. Eat the steak, be the master. Eat the steak, be the master. This is it. Kiltz's Keto is carnivore. That's what I love. Be the master of eat the steak. Steaks make you healthier, and stop eating all the other shit. When you eat 1 meal a day, and you see, you got to eat the butter. Right? Like Kerrygold. With mold and salt. Oh, amazing. My favorite is Butter Boy, French butter at Wegmans. That is the very best. I love it. I wrote a couple of phrases on my whiteboard this morning: dread, dream, fully engaged, speak to self in a positive way, and that will build the actions and the habits that will take the dread into the dream. Remember, the nightmare or the dream mare, and dreams are positive. Let's see. You got to make your ice cream. Look at drkiltz.com and go to my keto carnivore books, and you learn how to make Kiltz's ice cream. That's the very best. You got to make it. That's what it is, right? All right. Practice maintaining your composure. And remember that someone else's behaviors belongs to that person and cannot upset you unless you allow it to do so. Then you will not become an unwilling target, right? So the target. Going out to get ribeyes today, I usually go for strip loin, cut off the fat. You got to eat the fat, my friends. This is very critical. A high protein, low fat diet is deadly, deadly, deadly for any length of time. Do not do it. Do not do it. And that's why I love my friend Maria and Craig Emmerich in the protein sparing diet for those working to lose weight. But once you've lost the amount of weight you want to lose, then you want to up the fat because it's critical. Now, my good friend Bella Ma, though, in Steak and Butter Gal says, eat the fat, the weight will drop, you will feel better, satiety will happen, rock on, magical, right? Let's see, Falamar Shidi, wake up to pray and see you opening a live and want to say thank you for what you're doing for and support women always, always. Women, men, young and old, unborn and born, and passed away, all of us, we have to pray every day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Whether you're a Buddhist, a Muslim, a Jew, a Christian, an atheist, agnostic, a spiritualist, or you're somewhere in between and you're not sure, my friends, it is really look inside all of us and there is God. And that's critical, right? Good morning, Dorel. How you doing? I'm scared to eat butter, saturated fat, heart attack, and stroke. That is a lie, Dorel. That's why you gotta read this stuff. Come on, you got to get with it. The carnivore diet. Sean Baker. Look at Dr. Kiltz's stuff. I'm telling you, it's a lie. See, the lions feed the lamb plants, and they're easily duped to believe the lie. Gary Tobbs, good calories, bad calories. Nina Teicholz, the big fat surprise. It's a lie, my friends. Free radical buildup, hydrogen peroxide buildup in the hair follicles, reversed with catalyzed enzyme, copper, B vitamins, beef liver, chicken livers. You know, it's like they're lying to us. And you don't need all the extra stuff. You don't even need the beef liver, according to Baker, right? Sad people have been so here. It's brainwashed. Look at you. Do not believe Kiltz. I'm giving you some thoughts and ideas. If you've been dreading life, or you've been suffering in life, or you've been having bowel problems, or migraine problems, or skin problems, or life problems, it's simple. 3 magic words: I am God, faith first, and fertile fatty foods. That means eat the fatty meat and be the master. This is the very best way, right? And I know you're going to say, well, Dr. Kiltz, meat causes cancer. Nuh-uh. No way. No way. You've been duped. You're a sheep, right? I do keto, but I'm craving for milk chocolate so bad I have to have it at once. I know. Listen, a little bit of chocolate from time to time, or milk, but get the raw milk and the organic milk, and we've got to eat the fat. See, I do the cream. That's it. Raven Miracle, good morning. Mantra every single day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this day. Start the day that way. Let's see. I get up at 3 every day. I do my bike or my weights. This morning, I didn't do my weights. I'm flying off to Buffalo, Rochester, and Albany today. So maybe you'll share it with the team and let them know Kiltz is showing up, right? Let's see. Do you age a ribeye? I do. I get very fatty. Snake River Farms is the best, but even Wegmans. And there's so many meat purveyors in this world. Share your meat purveyor, right? I was talking to Craig Emmerich yesterday, and in Hawaii, they've got this really local cows there. Oh, they're so great, right? Let's see. MD Anderson says no meat. Listen. Remember the medical environment tells you not to eat meat and eat the plants. So you get sick and you need their towers, their ivory towers, right? All right. It's crazy, right? Let's see. Again, you don't even need the supplements, the liver supplements, the organ meats. I sell liver and organ supplements, nutritional solutions, and I sell prenatal vitamins through Molecular Fertility. For those of you that just can't come over to the carnivore way, that's it, right? Piper's from Cornwall, Sarah Jane Cousins, how you doing? What is the very best? Lamb, goat, bison, elk. I haven't gotten elk yet. Eat the fatty meat. Be the master of the universe. All right, let's see. The beat of life. Beat of life. Never finished. Absolutely. So Never Finished is the book after we finish Baker's book. I'm listening to it now. I'm reading Baker's book. I usually read about 3 to 4 books at a time, right? Heard anything about cows being vaccinated with mRNA? Listen, the vaccines are happening all around the world, and that's why you've got to find out where you're getting your meat from and what you want and how you want it, right? Let's see. Can I join, please? What can I have? What can I have for a treat? Look at Kiltz's ice cream. I do a piece of dark chocolate from time to time. My French fries from time to time, but not very much time, right? Jeanette, elk, moose, deer here in Wyoming. To my friends in Wyoming, they're great. You must eat the fat. Fat makes you fit. Skinny is deadly if there's a famine, right? I've been off coffee now. Did you? I didn't have any withdrawals this time. It was like, I'm done. Bella's team, Steak and Butter Gang, they and Raymond and Steven and Emily and Adic and Cherish, and of course Bella's like, Kiltzy, come on, you can get off coffee, you can do it. Blue cheese sauce time to time. That's it, Esther. Again, I do blue cheese and butter pretty well. Some people cannot. Too much is not good for us, by the way, right? Let's see. Angela Carpenter. Never Finished. Gina Adala. So again, I'm listening to David. Never Finished. And we're gonna have others to read of his stuff. He's amazing. All right, let's keep going. We got the pooping. You don't need fiber. You're pooping less frequently. No more blood. No more hemorrhoids. No more pain. No more bloating. No more GERD. Gone once I eliminated the fiber. Feel better. Once or twice a week, I release my bowels, and it's so much easier. And almost no toilet paper. Cancer is a lie. It's not caused by meat. It's just it's propaganda. You see, the masters are trying to keep you from eating the fatty meat, because if you do, you will become the lion. And lions lead and sheep be the feed. You have been duped by the science, the experts, the propaganda, the marketing that says one thing, but ultimately the opposite is true. That's it. All right. The highest kilograms of meat per capita. This is a good graph. Let me see if I can get you guys to see this. I think I've got it on all sides, right? So Hong Kong, Malaysia, Taiwan, South Korea, Singapore, China, Philippines, it's all in lowering, and India's way at the bottom. And highest longevity rates in years: Hong Kong, Japan, Spain, Switzerland, Norway, South Korea, Sweden, France, and Switzerland, right? And this isn't, we're not here to say, oh, you do this, you will live a long time. I don't know how long you're going to live, right? Right, Esther? We don't know. High deuterium, and the high deuterium, which is heavy hydrogen, is the cause of all disease in some way, for sure, right? Let's see. Exactly. High deuterium content causes the cancer. Love blue cheese time to time. Elk, moose, deer. Thank you, Jeanette Nelson. Let's see. Stephen Lanos. Dr. Kiltz, is it safe to use raw eggs in ice cream? How safe is are those artificial sweeteners like allulose, and those are claims that prevents the ice cream from aging rock hard and stored. Listen, I eat my stuff fresh. I use raw eggs all the time. I can't recall ever having salmonella or any of those things. The eggs, get them fresh, local. That's always the very best. And I don't use any. I like to stay away from creams without the what do they call those things? The things, the stabilizers. Don't use them. Stay away from it. Right. Indoctrination is the biggest. John Wolf, we're working to undoctrinate us. Right. So Kiltz is the doctor who's undoctrinating you from all of the crappy shit that we've been led to believe. And I was taught this in medical school, residency, even every day. But look, I still work in the world of medical science and practicing medicine, and this is the joy of life. You gotta be willing to communicate with the vegans, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, and this isn't the world to chastise people or be negative. It's to listen and learn and love and say, "Huh, that's kind of interesting. I'm glad you enjoy that. That's awesome, right?" I don't eat a lot of shrimp. I go right to the ribeye personally. I think steak is the very best, right? Salah 88569, JD 76844. Let's see. The Energizer, Wendy. Let's see. I do keto now, but I'm craving. Go for a little milk chocolate from time to time, my friends. Again, listen, we're not meant to sacrifice. You can do it. You go at it, right? But ultimately, life is meant to be some joy, but the amusement park is time to time, but not every day, right? T Stubbs, how you doing? Laparoscopy yesterday and no endo, good. What's next? IVF, right? Make a follow-up. We go over all of that, but basically read Keto, Carnivore, and the Family Building Guide. Eat fatty meat, 1 meal a day, and focus on faith and know that God is working in your favor. Always. So I'm not a big shrimp fan. All right. Let's see. So basically, listen, carnivore, pooping, cholesterol, cancer, gout, let's see, vitamin C, it's all a fallacy. It's not true. That's it. All right. Chapter 5 tomorrow. And I got to figure out next week because I'm traveling to Denver, Colorado Springs. I'm going to the office, Colorado Springs, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be in Denver at the low carb event. You got to sign up. You got to be there. Kiltz will be there. Come up and bug me. Hey, Kiltz, you don't know what you're talking about. Let's talk about your health and wellness issues that you're having. Let's do a few pictures, selfies, and share these ideas and how we can all do better and live a better life. Faith first, fertile fatty foods, and fitness. Get walking, get moving, right? The real red roosters. How you doing? You are the best, my friends, every day. Kiltz is crazy on these glycobiome, the glycobiology. And if you notice that we have different glycans than plants, insects, yeast, and these different glycans are the antigenic components of our human bodies. And so if you ever notice that, like I got a little bite right over here. It's just a little red bump, right? So a probably a spider or a mite or something mightily small bit me or stung me, and they put in their antigens. It may have even put in a little bacteria, yeast, or virus in there, right? That then elicits an inflammatory reaction from my body who says, get out, like get out. So ultimately, even plants, vegetables, fruit, fiber, seeds, or nuts, I'm sorry, they are likely deadly for us in any significance or frequency. And if you have an anaphylactic reaction, you're dead fast, right? Good morning. Water about an on the counter water filtration systems. Oh my gosh, you guys might know more than that. I just buy water, drink it out of the faucet. I have a filtration system in the house. It's got UV, it's got charcoal stuff, and Berkey, I think, is one of them. Berkey. But one with a charcoal filter is supposed to be good for sure. I don't like Splenda, stevia, those things at all. I'm going to use real sugar if I'm going to go for it. Honey, cane, or beet sugar. That's what I love. Chicken tastes empty now that I'm eating beef and bacon. T and I made some chicken the other day, and I was telling her how much I used to love chicken. And but now we don't eat it very much anymore. But if I made a full chicken, took all the grease. Oh my God, it was so good. I drink the grease. John Kim, how you doing? Too much protein cause nausea. Yeah, I don't focus on a high protein. I just do fatty meat. I stop eating when I'm full, and you can overdo it. Let's see. Develop eating ground beef every day, which does not have that much fat. Yeah, lower the fat, or mix it up a little bit. Hey, maybe I'll add a little bit more. I'll do more protein or more fat, right? You mix it up, right? Listen, what's the right amount? Listen, we're making it up. These grams per kilogram of body weight, Farda, I don't know, right? Falgun, how you doing? Blink, hi, my friend. Gubna, let's see, Farda, how you doing? Be happy. Right? First, be happy in life. Give God's love to everything, everyone, but first yourself. And if you're dreading something, you want to just kind of think about, let's see, maybe this hard thing or this failure risk thing is going to be growth provoking, strengthening, right? That's the key. You got to strengthen every single day. Summertime, Bo, my friend. How you doing? Kefir. I don't love a lot of kefir. Again, a glass of whiskey, wine, or beer from time to time, but not all the time, and not frequency, and not a lot at any one time, because that could kill you too. But kefir, fermented, don't go for it myself, right? Let's see. Sayan, I don't understand your question. Positive convo, always positive conversations with yourself, right? I go through like the mind game. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. I'm so grateful. I go on the list of all the people of my friend, Paul, Jeremy, my partner Tia, my ex-partner Gina, Claire, my daughter Pilar, my business associates, the people that are suing me. It's gratitude to the attitude of life, right? And it's just the nature of life. You got to be willing to take the hard with the easy, right? Prenatals. If you eat fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, you may need none, but molecular fertility prenatals are good. The nutritional solutions, organ meats, and what's the other one? Organ meats and liver. That's it, right? The supplements. Good morning, Nightmare. It's a great day. Ground turkey, raw, okay. I don't touch turkey or chicken of any significance. There's no fat. There's no fat. You got to add the fat. Throw in some butter fat, lard, tallow, ghee. That might help, right? Profits joined. All right, my friend Kathy. How you doing, Kathy? Great. Let's see. And when you're pregnant, eat the meat. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. Stay away from fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, or nuts. Not needed. And why would they give you a glucose challenge test? No one should be drinking that glucose, right? Not at all, right? No way. George V, beautiful Tucson, Arizona. I'm coming out to Scottsdale in June to do. They're going to put me in a simulator and try to kill me. And my job is to not kill either of us, right? Learn, do something hard this day, every single day. That's the trick of the universe, right? Gail, I'm right down the road from your East Amherst office. Nice. I'm coming out there this morning. You could tell them, right? Buffalo, East Amherst, right? When you eat carnivore, I'm telling you, carnivore. Listen, do not tell everyone to do carnivore, because then there's going to be too many lions, right? Too many lions. Lions lead, right? Lions lead, sheep be our feed. Again, if you're a vegan, vegetarian, or Mediterranean, all respect to everyone out there, whatever you choose to consume in this mighty machine. But ultimately, eat the meat, be the master. That's it. Good morning, Sarah. How you doing? Specklin, Doc percent, all. I did research on lactose-free cream, dextrose, and mannitol added. Yikes. I poured it. I don't take any of that crapola stuff. No, 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 no. Do not do it. Barbecue and smoked meats. Yeah, you can do those from time to time. I just do mine over or under the grill on a pan. I save all the fat. All right, Dr. Kiltz is going in and out, in and out, in and out. Will it come back? It accepted someone calling me through that. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Let's see. Sometimes if you do, let's see, cancel. If you do that and come right back, let's see if that's going to do it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. You guys are amazing. Dogs are happier when they eat meat. Sean Baker feeds his dogs. I don't know if he has more than one fatty meat, right? That's it. This is the meal for the masters, all of us. All right. Is the camera, let's try turning it around and see if that'll do something. All right. Maybe I'm going to have to cancel and now share. All right, let's come back. I apologize. Oh man, this thing is. Maybe it's going to turn off now. Technology. Let's get back to the live for those. All right, Allison, loud and clear. Let's see. I feed my 220-pound plus mastiffs raw. I'm telling you, raw mighty meat. Do the raw mighty meat, my friends, and that makes us the masters. Eat the mush. I'm sorry. Heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine comes from plants. And you insist on the smoothies, the shakes, even the coffee drinks, the tea drinks. They're not good for us, my friends. And I know it's hard. You're like, Kiltz, come on. You can't be right. I'm sorry. I'm right. That's it. All right. I wanted to read something to you. Here it is. I got it down here. Reuse your ribeye fat. I eat it. That's the very best. I pour it all over my steak and I eat it. Eat the fat, be the master. Stop eating. Listen. Loud and clear every day. Let's see. Can still see you. Yeah, but someone tried calling in on my one of my cameras through, I don't know, WhatsApp, and it disturbed it on the on Instagram. All right. Perception is choice. All right. Life is not the way it's supposed to be. It's the way it is. The way you deal with it is what makes the difference. Virginia Satar, right? We can never predict exactly what's going to happen in our day-to-day lives. And sometimes we are caught off guard by things that we didn't anticipate. How we deal with things, these occurrences, however, makes all the difference, right? If you can see everything that shows up is that guy or gal God testing you. It's another test. It's it's sort of one of those that you got to fill in little circles and they're going to put it in a little machine. But it really is simple. We are the gods, and the gods determine everything in the universe. And if you're living life with what they did negative for you, my DD barbell, Fort Lauderdale, my friends, we got to connect. Always, you got to get the barbells, DD barbells. You got to check them out, but you got to get some resistance work in the day. Persist, right? All right, binders like gar gum or seed pods from the locust tree are used in a lot of creams. They are. The way you can tell is real cream has 0 carbs. I have now increased the salt in my ice cream recipe. It's good. It makes it much less hard. That's a good point, actually. You're right. Let's see. I use real farm cream, eggs, vanilla, salt, no milk. I use erythritol for sweeteners. That's fine. But considering going back to sugar, because again, for me, I don't know, I know where sugar comes from. Again, even honey or a little bit of berries is okay. This idea that you can't have sugar, my friends, you can have some white sugar. It's not the killer, right? Uh, it is crazy concepts and ideas, my friends, but ultimately eat fatty meat, rarely eat a plant, and rarely eat a plant product. That's it. But John Wilbur, thank you for that. Listen, I love Pittsford Farm and Trinity Farms, I think is the other one, but find the raw, organic, fresh cream, no additives, and full cream and a little extra salt. I'm going to put more salt in mine. I do a little bit of again, you see, plant sugars, mostly glucose, it breaks down to simple sugars in the gut. It goes to the liver where via insulin it's converted to fat. If your liver is damaged or your insulin is damaged, then you're not going to convert the sugars to fat fast enough. Then you're going to get the damage from the glucose, glycation, and the other plant sugars. By the way, there are other plant sugars that are deadly for us. That's it. Chevy guy, how you doing? Kiltz had an Oldsmobile 442, and I hang out with the low riders in LA back when I was in a gang, kicked out of school, couldn't read, my father in jail, but I've strengthened from many people who supported me and were mentors to me. Mrs. Wong, who taught me to center myself through pottery. My father, who taught me prayers along with my mother and reading the Bible. I went out of sorts for a while. I became an atheist when I became a doctor. And then over time, Jesus or God or someone punished me. And through that, I struggled and stressed. And it opened my eyes to the beauty that God is within all of us and we can change everything. Right, Larry Ryan in Chicago, my friends. God bless you. Let's see. Pure cream, not whipping cream. Yeah, that's what I use. But you can try the whipping, but be careful what's in it. Right? Juan, two, Thomas Dolan. Eat. I do black and blue, or I love my raw meat. Absolutely. Low AMH, and I have my period regularly. Should I repeat the test? No, you don't need to repeat tests. You need to do something to improve what you want if it's not happening naturally. That's why if you go to the Family Building Guide, drkiltz.com, cnyfertility.com, then you'll get some insight in, number one, the baby's way: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. That is the way. Number two, eat less frequently. I already mentioned that. Have faith and see the thing you want. See, you focus on the dread of life or the dream of life, right? Focus on the dream, right, Allison? All right, Edmund. Let's see. Go have a great time, my friends, in this day. John, Allison, Edmund. Let's see. Oh my God, 5:49. Getting time to turn it on. Let's see. I'm flying to Buffalo, Rochester, Albany today. Quick stops at my offices. CNY Fertility. Excited about it. And it's all good. Life is the very, 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 very best, right? And who amongst us has no problems? Dead people. Every day I focus on my sister, Marianne, who passed, my good friend Dave, who passed, my parents, Maria and Ray, who passed. But I talk to them in my life and they talk to me and they say it's all okay. This is the rock solid, most amazing life you can ever live, right? You got to take some risks in life. That is it. You got to read about the glycobiome. That's it, right? What is dry aged meat? Often mentioned dry aged meat. John Wilbur. Well, you take the meat and you put it in a dry ager. I do it in my refrigerator. You don't leave it out on the counter. Preferably for me, it's always ribeye steak, but many meats dry aged. The water content is evaporated. It gets and it breaks down a little bit. It's more tender, and to me, it's more flavorful. I will take my ribeye, slice it up into about 3 pieces, and put it in the refrigerator for about a week. Right, Allie, how you doing? Patrico Ferreria. Zen, I found that I have no appetite to eat. I'm gradually getting down to the 1 meal a day. Listen, see, we're addicted to food because we've been eating the wrong food. It's like you're addicted to heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine, because they're not good for us. The addiction is something bad for us. And we're addicted to the plants because the plants want to kill you. So they make you want them so they can take you down and make you fertilizer because they need you. They need you. And my friends, you don't ever need to eat them, but you do need them so that what you eat eats them. That's critical, right? Super. How you doing, Jay? Good morning. Can't moderate it, then just remove it. Absolutely, Jeanette Nelson. Very, very important. Listen, if you say, well, alcohol, drugs, heroin, cocaine, marijuana, caffeine, plants, all right? I'm a great minimizer. Minimize to maximize. Unpasteurized organic. That's the best, Jeanette. Dr. Saladino and you recommending eating sugar. Explain, please. I'm addicted to sugar and starches. George V. Well, again, if you're consuming sugars and starches every day, they have more harmful effects than if you have them from time to time. Serena, thanks for stopping in. Amy, how you doing? Good morning. Beef jerky. I make it myself. I just take the beef and slice it up. But Dr. Saladino, I love the animal meats approach. Again, I don't personally believe that the plant oils, if you're using a little bit from time to time, are the killers. The killers are the plants. Straight away, the plants. So I stay away from it. I don't do sugar very often, but if I'm going to have it, the simple way is better because I believe the fruits and vegetables contain the oxalates, the phytates, the lectins. They're deadly. They contain the estrogen, progesterones. They contain the opiates, the heroin, the cocaine, the marijuana, and the fiber. And they contain bacteria, yeast, and viruses that fuel your bacteria and the fermentation in your gut, which is deadly for us. D. Love, the Cain and Abel story in the Bible always interested me. Interesting how God liked the meat sacrifice better. Let's sacrifice the plant. Is that it? We're sacrificing the plants. All right. Another beautiful, awesome, amazing day. Dean McQuillan, thank you for being in there. Super J, good morning. Let's see. If you can't moderate it, minimize it, eliminate it. That's it. Now you get to the strength where you can have a little bit. I'm good at a sip of whiskey, wine, or beer from time to time, but it's only a sip. It's not much at all. Right. And I really practice like, okay, I get a little bit frosty high. Let's see. Neom Panos, CB Shock. Brits Lee, how you doing? Very low AMH. You build your AMH. So you're damaging your ovaries, your testicles, your brain, your everything because of a plant-based low animal fat diet. And I'm sorry, smoothies and protein shakes are not good for us, my friends. Eat the meat, be the master. Eat the mush, be the meek. The meek are controlled, and I could get you to be an addict or anything. And that's the simple story, right? We'll line up for a plant-based product, but you're not lining up for meat, are you? You're patient, right? See, lions are patient to eat the lambs, right? That's it. So Dr. Saladino, I love, by the way, George. But again, I say minimize to maximize, eliminate if you are like you cannot do that. That's it. Have a blessed super day, my friends. Bummed it froze. Did it freeze? Oh, where did it freeze, Linda? I'm not a big fan of store-bought beef jerky, but there's some, the crisp, carnivore crisp and the meat things. And there's some really great purveyors of these things. If you're out and about and it's like, oh, I need something, that's what you want to get. And I dip it in butter or sour cream or cream cheese, right? Amy, have a beautiful day. Allison, John, let's see. And the dry aging meat is so fun and easy. You don't need anything special. I just put it on a rack so the air flows all through it. I kind of rotate it a little bit. I put some Malden sea salt on it. That works nicely. All right. Britt, and how you doing? Jacinda. How you doing, Jacinda? Love you, my friend. Let's see. Bekzan Ahmed. And let's see. Watching for the Philippines. Maria Gig Parades. Thanks for all over the globe, by the way. We are humans, and we are lions. Lions lead and sheep be the feed. You've been duped to eat the plants of any significance or frequency. You've been told that eating meat is bad, right? You've been lied to. You see, the masters know how to control the masses by saying, oh, don't eat that meat. It's deadly. It'll cause cancer. It'll cause diabetes. My friends, joy carrying, blessed day, safe day, every single day in every way, right? And thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this day, every day. It is a blessed, 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 beautiful day. What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you inspired by today? Be inspired, right? Venice, Florida. Nad Wards, how you doing? Joy carrying again. D Love, Cain and Abel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's trying to take me down. All right. So we're finishing Sean Baker's book. We're on chapter 5 tomorrow. Just do a quick read. It takes half an hour to an hour. Underline it, write in it. That's what you got to do when you read. And then next week, we're going to do David Doggin's book. And then once we finish, that might take 2 weeks. And then from there, maybe we'll go to the Carnivore Code by Saladino. I like Saladino. He and I had a nice conversation, but we'll see if we do a live and another real interview. I'd love to interview. Again, we are all here with our opinions, and we have to respect each other's opinions. And I'm here to say, well, that's interesting. My thought is this. Your thought is that. Let's have a fun time, right? 200 plus fluid ounces per day. Is that too much? I do about a liter a day of water. That's kind of my number, right? PKH 773773. You're in the house. Thank you for being here. My good friend, Jonathan Thay. I'm not sure I see you here, but have an awesome day. Paul's book. I have Paul's book recommend. Yeah, again, the Carnivore Code, but I don't recommend the honey or fruits of any significance or frequency. I would say minimize to maximize your life, right? The Ride of a Lifetime by Bob Iger, very inspirational book, A True Person. Bob Iger. I may have read that, but I'm going to write that one down. What's it called? Bob Iger. Let's see. The Ride of a Lifetime. Bob Iger. And you have to see your life as a beautiful, amazing life. Right, MK, hot, sun, 4953. Thanks for stopping in, waving, hello, gratitude, attitude. Again, I am living the most awesome, amazing life, right? You don't have to emulate me, be you. Again, whatever it is, but you want to be a lifetime learner. You want to be willing to fail at shit, right? Like, oh, I failed at that, I failed at that, I failed at that. But that's not a label of you can't do it. That's a shit, I'm doing it. Right. That's why I love David Goggins' book, and Never Finished. That's next week, and maybe 2 weeks, as I said. And then we'll do Saladino on guess what? Carnivore Code, right? Kiltz's book is The Life Code. And the life code is your code. Don't forget, you can get Keto for Fertility Cookbook. It's for a Fertile Life Cookbook. That's what it is on drkiltz.com. And go to ketomaria.com, and she is amazing, right? The Bible also recommends fat and meat for the second time, third time, fifth time, 100th time, right, Esther? And you want to deplete your deuterium by eating the fatty meat. And you got to be strong, and you are strong. You got to do something hard. I gave up coffee. I went carnivore. I do have some fruit, fiber, vegetable, seeds, or nuts from time to time, but minimize to maximize. That's it, right? Choose to sacrifice an animal instead of man. That's what's happened. You see, the masters at the top know how to sacrifice the masses, right? They will do the dirty work, right? We will come up with the plan. I'm saying the masters come up with the plan. Let's build bombs and let's fight people. Let's tell them they're really bad and we're going to get them. And, it's all propaganda, right? If the good Lord recognize you have to see good in all, God in all, love in all. All right. Have an awesome, amazing day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. It's a spectacular one. Remember, what you think is what is. That is it. Change the thoughts, change the things. The master is within you. And the three magic words are I am God, you are God, we are God. Right, George V? Have an awesome, amazing day. Thanks for being here. Stopping in. Questions, comments, thoughts, ideas. And if I didn't get to your question, I apologize. Keep asking, keep asking. You know, you just like tug your kid down there's tugging on your pants. But. Don't stop ever. God bless you, my friends. Have an awesome, 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 and amazing day. I love you. All right, George, Danette, PKH, Esther, I love you, my friends. Hello to Laszlo, Joy, blessing, 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 and Ned Wards, awesome. God bless.